Hello friends and welcome to the Tech Lab. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how I bought 3 broken consoles, repaired them and sold them for a profit. So here's how I did it and here's how much I made. I really feel like I should have like a cool intro. Like, here's how I did it and here's how much I made it. I mean, some shit like that. Like I might just put in the Ali intro just for fun, innit? So, before I give you guys the source on how I did it, I just want to say one quick thing, and this is about the YouTube channel. I know I haven't posted in a month, but I'm back, and we're going to be doing a series called Fixed and Flipped, where I show you guys how I fix things, and me flipping them, and how much profit I make. But yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to give you guys the source on how I do it first, and then I'll tell you guys what I've sold so far, and how much money I made on each one. And I'm going to go from the ones that I made the least amount of profit on, and then the ones that I made the most amount of profit on. First thing you'll need is a couple tools. The main tools you'll need is this right here. This is a screwdriver set. It helps you unscrew things and screw things back in. And then the next thing you'll need, probably a multimeter to help like diagnose things. And then after that, you will need a soldering iron, maybe. Now I say maybe because maybe you don't need it. Depends on what you're doing and depends on a lot of things. If anything, you might also need this, a hot air rework station. Now what that does, it blows hot air and it melts the metal on soldering components and things. What you need most is the screwdriver set, probably the soldering iron, multimeter. Yeah, man. I think that's about it for the main tools. Obviously, you're going to need like other small things, like a Type-C multimeter that you plug it in and then you can see how much amps and volts get taken in and other things. But obviously, I'm no expert. Don't listen to me, guys. You're better off just asking ChatGPT if I'm being honest. Once you have the tools, the next step is finding a product. And how I don't know what happened. I had a mic malfunction. As I was saying, what you need to do next is probably the most important step of the process. You need to find a good product to repair. What I recommend the most is Nintendo Switches. Now, why I recommend Nintendo Switches is because their repairability score is quite high. So they are quite easy to repair no matter what the fault is. I say no matter what the fault is, but there is some faults that are very hard to repair. But it's something like a faulty SD card reader that's literally just take it out and put in a new one. That's how easy it is. But either way, this is how I personally find these products. I personally go on eBay, search up broken console, and go for the auctions and sort it by ending soonest. Now I do this because it can show me what is ending in the next coming hours, so I know I should come back to eBay to bid on it and maybe win the auction. And whenever I see an auction, I have a set price in my head. I check what's wrong with the product, and then I think like, so this DS has a broken top screen. That's going to take me about £10 to repair, and I know repaired they sell for about £30 to £40. So to actually win some money, I'm going to have to bid around £20, put another £10 into it, and then I win £10. That's what goes through my head to make the most amount of profit, and so far it has worked because I've made profit on each item. I haven't lost money yet. So now we're going to start off with the products that I personally bought and repaired and sold myself. Now the first product, this right here, a Nintendo DSi XL. This is a special edition, so I thought I could sell these for about £80-90. I didn't do my research well. I have some bad news. I couldn't sell it for £80-90. And some even more bad news. I think you guys saw on the listing, I bought it for £24. And then I paid £3 for shipping. So in total, that's £27. And then for the repair, it had a broken top screen. And then on the screen, I paid £25. I thought it was going to be so much cheaper. If we add that up together, that's £52. And then the amount I sold this console for was £62. So if you guys work it out, that's £10 profit for a lot of work. If you guys are looking on screen right now, it should be up on the screen. It's just me working on the console. This took me 4 hours. It took me 4 hours to change the screen because changing a top screen on any DS is really hard because you have to work through so many wires, you have to work through so much stuff. It was so much things to do for 4 hours, and then I made £10. Could have been worse. I could have not made a profit, but this also could have been avoided if only I'd done my research. So this is what I'm saying, guys. Before you actually get something, Do your research. When it comes to things like this, don't impulse buy. I'm saying that, but I recently kind of impulse bought a Nintendo Switch Lite. There's a video coming out on that one soon, but I don't regret it. This one actually turned out really good. Literally, I opened eBay. I saw it by ending soonest, and I saw it right there. There was like 2 minutes left. I bidded on it. It was mine now. I shouldn't have done that if I'm being honest. I should have done a little bit more research and even messaged the seller to ask like what's wrong with it, what happened with it, anything like that. I bought it because I saw it and it's cheap, so I bought it. But anyway, again, off track. We're getting off topic. Back on topic. Now, the next purchase. This is my favorite. We bought this Xbox right here. So, this one, I bought it untested. So, the buyer didn't even know. So, the seller... This mic, man. It just keeps running away from me. So I bought it untested and the seller didn't even know what was wrong with it. So I took a big risk doing this. But the risk paid off. Because the console came in and it worked. Everything worked. Everything was good. Literally came with a controller, the HDMI cable, the power cable. Everything worked perfectly. Now then. This console, I sold it for £50. I bought it for 30, sold it for 50. That means I made £20 profit just like that. Just by flipping the console. However, the seller, they didn't want the controller, so they didn't buy the controller. We sold for 50 with no controller, so then I could sell the controller by itself for another £20. So then just like that, I made £40 profit off that one console. I made more profit than I bought it for. I bought it for 30, made 40. And now lastly, this is the first console I ever bought. I'm not gonna lie, I took a big risk with this one. I shouldn't have bought it since I was new at tech repairs. I didn't even know what I was doing, but it worked out, so it's fine. Now, I think you guys saw it was a Nintendo Switch that came with the HDMI cable, the dock, the Joy-Cons themselves on the console, and the power cable. Now that is really good. For £70, that's a bargain. I'm pretty sure if I sell the console itself, like the tablet, the Joy-Cons, and everything, if I sell them all as 40, I'm pretty sure I would make my money back. Or even more if I sold them separately. So that was really good. Now this console, it didn't want to turn on at all. Like it didn't even charge. So what I did, I had to buy a new capacitor and take the old one off and resolder the other one on. Now, if you guys remember, I was new to tech repair, so I did not know what I was doing. As someone who's new to tech repair, to desolder and resolder a capacitor on a Nintendo Switch, I think I did great because I managed to do it. I spent £20. I spent £20 on some capacitors. I bought a lot of them just to make sure I have every capacitor that I needed for the console. But then I also bought a wrong capacitor which costed me £5. But that's okay because I still made a profit at the end of the day. I sold it, everything that it came with, and it sold for £150. Now if you guys count that up, that's about £60 profit. After eBay fees, that's about £40 profit. Let's say 45. So that is really good. It's £45 profit over it was a couple days of work. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's good work. I literally learn lessons. I learn how to repair things whilst also making money. So it's really good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I'm not gonna lie, this was quite all over the place because I haven't made a video in a long time. I'm not really like in the mindset anymore. So I haven't really planned this out. I literally just sat down and I was like, I'm just going to talk. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy the new series, Fixed and Flipped. Way more videos are going to be coming out now, and I'm going to be consistent with it. Thank you guys for all the love and support. And that's about it. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. I really need the outro as well, man. Okay, this is the outro. Click these videos. Bye bye.